Good afternoon, gentlemen of the press. Today, again, we are here to present before you a number of key operational and investigative breakthroughs by men of the Nigerian police force, particularly our operatives from the IRT as well as the STS. We have a total of 108 suspects who are persons who have been clearly linked with cases touching on kidnapping, drug dealing, unlawful possession of prohibited firearms, illicit trade on weapons, unlawful possession of prohibited drugs and the distribution of same, and surprisingly, the manufacturing of weapons. We also have here today an intriguing case of a suspect, aged 29 years, Abdullahi Ali, who is a citizen of Niger Republic, who specializes in altering the international mobile equipment identity of telephones. The International Mobile Equipment Identity, IMEI, is a very specialized and unique identity that comes with every phone that you purchase. This ID is the IMEI number is just like your unique fingerprint. And so every single phone you purchase, and today that number is also being extended to even some other electronic gadgets. And so every single mobile telephone you buy has got a unique IMEI number. And this is the number that helps investigators as well as manufacturers of these products to keep a tab on these products wherever they might be. Surprisingly, Abdullahi Ali has developed some softwares that he's using to alter these numbers, thereby throwing investigators and even the manufacturers of these products into darkness. You will be relating with this suspect in the course of this parade. We also have a group of young men, about 5 of them, who specialize in supplying illicit drugs to bandits, to kidnappers, and to other persons who need to be under the influence of these drugs to actually commit some of the very heinous crimes they commit across the country. We also, within the period under review, recovered a total of 30 assorted rifles, including AK-47 rifles, GPMG rifles, specifically 2 GPMG rifles, LA rifles, and then also a total of 10 locally fabricated pistols. A total of 1,520 rounds of live ammunition were also recovered within this period under review. If you follow the trajectory or the trend and patterns of our operation in recent times, you will see that our operatives and investigators are paying particular attention to persons or criminal elements who act as enablers and facilitators of the major criminals in this very complex web of kidnapping, banditry, and terror enterprise. And so we are committed to cutting off the arms supply chain, disrupting them, recovering weapons, mopping up these weapons, and bringing the illicit traders on these weapons to book. We are also determined to cut down the supply of drugs like cocaine, tramadol, and other forms of banned substances. We're committed to stopping their flow to the camp of these criminals in order also to weaken their capacity to commit some of the heinous crimes they are committing. We are also paying very special attention to their informants and spies who help them to carry out recce operations and return information to them on key targets. The whole idea is, while we are focusing on the bigger picture of decimating and controlling the major crimes, we must also deal with those who are playing enabling and facilitating roles to the thriving of the criminal ecosystem. And so here today, not only do we have an illicit arm manufacturer, we also have a suspect, one Adamunuma, who for the past 3 years have been ferrying illicit weapons from Niger Republic down to Nigeria, particularly to states like Zamfara, Kaduna, and Niger states. We will give you an opportunity to interact with some of these suspects, and thereafter we'll wrap up this press briefing. For now, we can just take a walk and take you through some of these weapons. These are the GPMGs. Two of them were recovered. And then, of course, the bulk of these recoveries are AK. The bulk of these rifles are AK-47 rifles. And of course, you can see the magazines as well as the ammunition. 8,000, over 8,500. And then, of course, these are very special ammunition that are used for the GPMG. Other rifles here, some of them cut to size, to locally made weapons. Members of the gang consistently are buried beneath the soil immediately they finish their operations. locally fabricated revolver pistol produced by one of the suspects here with us. And he incidentally never went to any formal school.
It's far away from the speaker. Maybe close to him.
That he never received any kind of formal
Blocking
training.
the airwaves.
Yet
Maybe they should even bring it
he's
forward.
able to fabricate this.
They
Paul uses exactly the same kind of ammunition that other AK-47 rifles are using. And then, of course, these are the drugs, the rohypnol, them and expose them.
Most thing now, almost in. I can't see it well. Turn the thing to us, let's see.
You can see how neatly packed, well designed. This AK-47 has got a bayonet. No, raise it up. Don't touch it with your hand. That's Haruna for you. You talk to Haruna later.
Just keep your hand on one side. Just the user and the interface is short.
Hamedesh.
Boka, reduce your hands.
Yeah.